couple minutes late, running a little bit late. It's 6:09, and I said that we'd do this at 6 o'clock, but you know, it's a morning show, and we're gonna get it done one way or the other. Anyway, I'm Zach, and welcome to Good Morning Clio. Hopefully, you can hear me. I think I advertised that things were probably going to go wrong in this morning show because we haven't really done this live before, but we'll see what happens. So today we're talking about how to approach ClioCon. I think I may have advertised this for an hour at some point, but we're really going to stick to about 30 minutes tops. We're going to talk about how to approach ClioCon, a little bit of what's going on today, what to expect, and we're going to take a little bit of a tour around the facilities because this is a little bit different today. We're not in one big room. I am right now. We're in the room that has the media area, and then we've got a significant portion of the Expo Center or Expo Hall with this. But we'll also go through the area that has, where they're going to do all the classes and things like that. They've interspersed some of the booths and whatnot throughout the hallways. And so as you walk around today, you're going to be able to see, various people, various places. And that's where all the people that are the vendors or the partners of Clio are at. So there are a couple, about 15 or so in here in the main hall. And then there's a bunch, a lot outside. So walk around and explore. We're going to do a little bit of that today. But, you know, first, I'm going to make sure that this thing is actually up and running. We'll see. Just bear with me for a second. And then we'll take a little bit of a, yeah, it looks like we're going. We'll take a little bit of a walk. So, was gonna do this big show. I've got the camera up. We were gonna do this like a freaking morning show, you know. Then I realized it's way too damn early for that. It is 6:11 here on the East Coast. I am used to Central Time, so this is 5:11 for me. Okay, so starting off though, we've got the actual conference starts here in about, well, not the conference part, but all the check-in things like that, some of the morning things start in about 15 minutes at about 6:30. You can go for a morning run. You can, I think there's some other physical activities you can do as well. And then at about 7 o'clock, you can start checking in. So from 7 to like 9 o'clock, you can check in, um, get registered, get all that stuff, all your stuff going. Um, get your pass, get your all the little accoutrement and whatnot. And so that's 6:30 to about 9 o'clock. Registration, coffee, some pre-keynote mingling. Go see all the people that you saw last year. If this isn't your first time, if this is your first time, go meet those people that you're going to see next year. Then at 9 o'clock is the big event for today. That is Jack's opening keynote. Now, honestly, you want to be at this. It's from 9 to question mark because, they're announcing a lot of stuff that is new with Clio. They're going to announce potentially some new features, I don't know. I don't know exactly what they're going to do, but last year I think they announced Clio Duo, which was a huge feature add. And so Jack's going to talk about where Clio has been, where it's going, and some of the new things that they've got. It's usually very interesting. It takes some time. Right now, it's scheduled to about 10:30, I think. So from like 9 to 10:30, we're going to be in the main hall. There's even a mezzanine this year. We got a lot of people coming. So get there early, get yourself a seat, and listen to Jack. It's going to be fun. So that's going to be 9 to 10:30. Then you got a little bit of a break, and you can go around that expo hall that I'm talking about. You can come into here. You can go up. So we're on the second floor here. Registration is on the first floor. We're on the second floor, and then the third floor is where a lot of the talks are going to be, and it's kind of takes a little bit of a U shape. We may or may not walk that here in a little bit, but it takes a bit of a U shape. So walk that, see where the vendors are. You've got a little bit of time at 10:30. So from 10:30 to about 11 a.m. And then 11, we're going to do lunch. So really, it's kind of like 10:30 through for a while. You've got a little bit of break. But 11, we're going to do lunch, or lunch starts. And then at that part, there are some 30-minute spotlight sessions. There's going to be some network breaks. And then, actually, I think lunch starts at 11:45. But about 11 o'clock, you've got some Clio spotlights, which is where they highlight some things that they're doing. And you've got some networking time. All of this is on the schedule. You can see the schedules that are put up. But after lunch, we go into like an hour block, and you're going to see that Clio does on the first day. They're going to do a 30-minute block, which is that first 11 to 11:30 sort of area, and then an hour block, and then another 30-minute block. And so in that hour block, we've got about 6 sessions where you can do some advanced Clio stuff, you can do some intermediate Clio stuff, you can do some beginner Clio stuff, you can look into things that are in particular paths for solos, for enterprise, things like that. So kind of bounce around, and you can learn a ton of stuff. You can pick up a ton of stuff from the sessions today. Then that's the afternoon blocks, and we're going to go. After that, we've got a ending keynote at 4:30, and that's going to be kind of the wrap for day one. So that keynote, I believe, is Esther Perel today. I don't know. You're going to have to look at the schedule. Just look at the schedule. I'm not the end source for that. But anyway, there's going to be a 4:30 keynote, and then after that keynote, you're going to have a little bit of a break to go get dinner, and then there's Clio After Dark, I believe. Today is Clio After Dark, and really kind of rush through the first stuff to get to this because Clio After Dark is a party. It's a fun event. Clio puts it on for everybody that's here, and you just show up and have a good time. And it is a good time. You'll get to see the people that you met through your day here. You'll get to meet some new people. I think there's food, there's drinks, various things like that. So anyway, I would really, really suggest to go to Clio After Dark. But now that we've got a little weird lay of the land, walk with me. All right, so first off, we're going to walk around the Expo Hall. And this is the part that, we're probably going to screw up a lot of things at this point. Get some more coffee with my branded Lawyerist mug. And we're going to take a little bit of a tour around the Expo Hall. Hopefully you can hear me. Hopefully I'm not just kind of like banging around, but we'll see. So let me flip you around here. Nope, can't do it. There we go. Now we got you flipped around. So over here, and I hope you can see it, is the Clio Success Center. The interesting thing, this is very neat in my mind. As you can see all of those Macs back there. This is an area where you can get help. You schedule a one-on-one appointment, and you can get help with the stuff that you have going on with your specific Clio, whatever, your specific Clio, whether you've got manage or grow or whatever. But you get a come in here, check in, get a one-on-one support appointment, and they've got that here for you all day. It's actually rather neat. Anyway, so I would really suggest booking time in there, popping in, and getting that. I mean, solve some problems. Then we've got the Clio Product Lab. And this is a little bit different. Quite honestly, at first I didn't really realize why it was that much different. But this is where you can learn a lot more about the Clio products themselves, the specific things. So if you're into Clio Grow, if you're into Clio Manage, you want to come into here and check a lot of the stuff out. But you can also look at specific features that you may not know about. We've got areas that are specific to marketing. We've got areas that are specific to contacts and matters. We've got areas that are specific to Clio payments, Clio documents. We'll flip this around so you can see. So we get time tracking, expenses and billing, reporting, Clio accounting, a lot of different features that you can check out and see, how you can use it. So honestly, I would pop into here and just talk to some people. That's why you're here, right? Okay, so that is one side of the hall, and then we've got the other side that has some more stuff. We've got Clio Spotlight, we've got some more booths, and oh man, more importantly, some additional breakfast seating. So also the bathrooms are in here. But this side also has the Clio Spotlight stage. Now, we can't get in here too far. There's some more partners, there's some more coffee, things like that. Can't get in here too far because there's a surprise over on this side. So after Jack's keynote, you'll definitely want to come over to, I don't know, I'm going to call this the left side because we got to hide the stuff. We can't have you seeing things that we can't see right now. Anyway, so there's two sections to this Expo Hall, and I don't know, it's got a lot to it, but that's not everything. The problem with giving you a walking tour is that I got to walk the whole thing. And walking the whole thing means that you have to sit here with me while I walk the whole thing. Also, if you think that I can see any comments that are being made, you're sorely mistaken. So, all of you out there that are popping into any comments or, heckling, which is what I assume is happening, I cannot see any of it. All right, so over here we've got hey Stephanie. Actually, over here what we've got is Stephanie Everett. Hi, good morning.
Good morning.
This is the live morning show right now.
This is me trying to find you.
Yeah.
It is not easy.
So Stephanie has found me. Yes, you do need a map. So we're taking a little bit of a tour around Clio, and we were about to go over to the area that has puppies.
Okay.
The puppies aren't here. We, again, have to be a little bit careful because we've got some embargoed stuff over here. But if you come into the main hall and you take a right, that's what you want to do. Just immediately take a right. And we've got a little puppy area, like Clio always does. And that's all I really came here for was puppies. So unfortunately, I didn't mic Stephanie up, so you can't hear her talking about me or, really complaining that there are no puppies here right now.
There's no one here right now.
Yeah. But it's going to be right here. So that's the little puppy area. You can get in there. And, I don't know. I think it's sponsored by Case Status. Okay, but we got to back out of here because, again, there's some special stuff back here in this area that we can't quite talk about just yet. And I have a feeling that it's going to be in Jack's talk. So we've got to keep you from seeing whatever's back there. Nothing's back there. Don't worry about it. Worry about it later. Anyway, so that's the main expo hall. Stephanie, any suggestions on how people should approach the conference today? What do you got?
I think, as always, Jack's keynote is going to have a whole bunch of announcements. I might have gotten a sneak. Zack learns to work the camera.
Yes.
Yes, there you go. So I got a little sneak peek yesterday, and I got to tell you, I was pretty darn excited.
Okay.
I was like, okay.
Yeah, there we go. We're figuring this thing out as we go. This is why we
Yeah.
do things live.
Exactly.
So you were at the partner session
I
yesterday?
was at the partner summit, and we got a preview of some of the things that are being rolled out today, some of the things on the roadmap, and yeah, I mean, very exciting stuff. Things that people, I think, what I took away are there's going to be some things you can use right away because I think
Okay.
some of the tools, some of the technology is intimidating. right? Like you're like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
Mm-hmm.
wait, I'm already busy practicing law. I'm already
Right.
busy trying to run my practice, and now I have to become a tech expert, and I got to figure out, how to go build these things or make these things work in
Right.
my firm. And I mean, I think that for me, I mean, I say this as a maybe as a technologist
Mm-hmm.
because while it is approachable, and I think you'll be able to use it right away, I also was brainstorming last night. How do we start helping people more? So I already have ideas going about new
Yeah.
things we can do that, hey, you don't have to spend a lot, like, how do we help people get there faster?
Right. Right. Get there faster. Um, that's it. Actually, it's very good that, look at this. It's a robot. There we go.
Don't trust the robot. I
No,
mean,
don't
trust them.
trust the.
We like them.
Yeah,
I don't want
we
them to
do.
kill me.
But there we go.
There we go.
We got to turn it off the facial recognition. So it's all the artificial intelligence that's built into here. Um, yeah, it's good that we actually got some time. This is why we don't use gimbals. Hey guys.
Well, you get a good shot of the ceiling here
Yeah.
at the
So anyway, that's the ceiling. In case you wanted to know what it was. Um, but yeah, so we actually at Lawyerist are starting to offer or have been offering. We've got a lot of Clio specialists, people that are certified in Clio, Lawyerist, and affinity consulting. And so, yeah, I think your brain is really cranking on how we can assist people with some of the stuff that already exists and some of the stuff that's coming up too, because I think it's going to expand a little bit of the people that we're able to assist.
yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
awesome.
All
All
right.
right, well, I'm going to go back to the media table and we'll finish this thing up.
All right.
Thanks, Stephanie. All right, so we're going to kind of try to figure out how to get through here. And yeah, all right, we're not going to do the complete walkthrough because I don't think I'll be able to get back in here. But we're about 17 minutes into this thing. We're going to go ahead and shut this guy off while we're here. But what we're going to wind up doing, and we're changing this up a little bit because thought we were going to have kind of more of a staid, normal morning show, but I think we're just going to go live a lot today. So if you want to see this kind of weird stuff throughout the day, looking at some of the behind the scenes stuff with Clio, checking out some of the ClioCon things, drop into the YouTube area, the YouTubes, and subscribe to the channel, and you'll get updated on when we are going live.